Hello, everyone. Welcome to Brunching with Ashley Keaton. Today, we're going to be having some more amazing ladies that are going to tune in, telling you a snippet of their stories for our new book that is about to launch in the upcoming months. Created for Greatness, Babes and Boots Edition. I know y'all all tuned in yesterday. We had some fire interviews. Well, today we have some more fire interviews. It's just getting hotter by the day. And y'all, I'm tired. I just, I'm like, I got to get these interviews out the way because I'm so proud of these ladies. They are stepping into their greatness. They are doing bold, big, bold things. So I'm so excited for them. So I just got off the road. I had to tell April, I said, April, I'm so sorry. So we had to kind of push it back a little bit because I just got off the road. Anybody know they from Houston. Houston traffic is so bad. Texas traffic. You got traffic in Houston. You get to Beaumont, you got more traffic. And I'm over here like, I gotta make it back. I gotta make it back so I could do this interview with my girl, April. She deserved it. This girl is doing some amazing things. And ever since I met her and connected with her, she's just been dominating ever since. She's just been making big, bold boss moves and just stepping into her greatness. So I had to make sure I try to get these interviews in. So excuse me, y'all. I probably look a little rough, but I am just getting off the road and I need to make sure I get these interviews in because these ladies rock. So let me tell y'all a little bit about April. April has been a secretary for 10 years for her city's public works department. Her spirit is just too bold and creative to sit on her goals. So entrepreneurship was her way of expressing her ideas and making them a reality. April is a serial entrepreneur with such business as the CEO of She's Planner Pretty, a planner stationery business, and an Etsy seller. April is also a co-author for Creative for Greatness, a book in which she shares her story alongside with 20 other powerful women telling their stories of overcoming obstacles. In addition, she created an ebook on how to build business credit. Lastly, April recently founded Pressure. Baby, that she is bringing the pressure. Pressure, an organization for young women that focuses on authenticity, self-growth, and originality. Her biggest inspiration is her two handsome sons. The mission she instilled in herself is to let the readers recognize their strengths. She wants people to become inspired and give them the fuel they need to see greatness in the end. You must have faith, just a tad. Continue to breathe it, continue to walk it, and continue to pray on it, and it shall be yours. And that's who I want to introduce y'all on the show today is April Bellard. When I first met April, April believed in me when she didn't even know me. I had my first event in Louisiana. She reached out to me and she wanted to be a part of it. She wanted to be a vendor. She was the first person to purchase a vendor booth. And I appreciated her for that. And then I said, girl, you coming with me to Biloxi. April came with me to Biloxi. Me and her vibed ever since. She connected with Cynthia Bailey, Robin Montgomery from Sweetie Pies. Y'all know her. She was able to give them her planner and just share, words of wisdom with them. They were just able to pour into her. So I'm so excited because April just been doing things ever since she just started. And I see her life just taking out to another level. So I'm so excited to have April on Brunching with Ashley Key today because she is a product of a woman that is doing it and that's not stopping. Despite of raising those two sons, being a single mom. She is doing it. And I'm so proud of the woman that she is becoming. This is just the beginning. She is going further. She's dominating. And she got an event that's coming up too for young girls. And I just want her to share that. So I'm going to let April tell a little more about herself. But we're going to bring April on right after this break. So y'all just stay tuned. Hey girl, I'm so excited to have you on Brunching with Ashley Key. You heard me. I think I probably told so much about you, but I just want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for believing in me, for trusting me with your stories, just trusting me with your vision, and just believing in me and just supporting me. I really want to thank you. Anytime I'm like, April, what's up? Let's go. April be ready. The only time is like the last time you wanted to spend New Year's with your son, which I understand that. And I was like, April, you coming to Atlanta? Come on.
Let's
And you
go.
was ready to go. Okay. So that's what I love about you because you are a woman, like Ashley said yesterday, you are a woman that's willing to take a risk. And ever since you started taking that risk, I see your life taking off to another level. So congrats, sis.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
You this I see you dominating. I see you just taking it out, taking off. So share with everyone a little bit about yourself.
Okay, y'all. My name is April. I'm born and raised here in Lake Charles. I've been here all my life. I have two boys, 6 and 19. My son plays for Magnice. I am I do have a 9 to 5. I've been there for almost 11 years, but my goal is to become a full time entrepreneur. That's my goal and a dream, and someday that will happen, hopefully sooner than later. I am the CEO of She's Planner Pretty. It's a store on Etsy. I have my own planner on there. This planner is for uh, could be for teachers, moms, entrepreneurs, anybody who wants to get a little more organized. I created this planner um, last year, and I was afraid because I didn't know what would be the take of it or the I just didn't know what would become of it. But thankfully, praise God, it took off. I ordered 300 planners and I got like maybe 40 left. So it's by the grace of God that, he put this idea in my head and I took off with it. And along with the planners, I had some blankets and some socks. The blankets is gone. I have no more blankets. They out the door. I'm glad to get all that out of my house. I also have the socks. The socks are still here. So if you're interested, please DM me, text me, call me, do whatever. Um, I am currently in preparing for my first event. It's called She's Graduate Ready. The event is Sunday, April 16th, here in Lake Charles at the Riverside Park on Fitton Rider Road. It's at 2 o'clock. This event um, surprised me. And it is because, you know, I remember January of last year, I said, God, I need you to align me with the right women that's going to help me excel. I need you to align me with the right women that's going to help me, guide me, pray with me, pray for me, and actually want to see me succeed. Genuine women. So I met Ashley. I went to her event. I met other women. I went to the next event and I met other women. So it's just funny how it all happened. I'm very, very grateful. I am blessed. I am ecstatic to see all this just unfold. When you want something real, real bad, you know, God sees it. And if it's on your heart, it's on his heart. So he's gonna make sure that you have everything you need to make it happen and manifest. So that's exactly what he did for me. And this event that I'm hosting, I have to give it to Ashley because through the grace of God, I met her and she opened up a lot of opportunities for me. And for that, I'm grateful for you. So thank you so much.
Uh, Thank you, girl, for just saying yes. I remember when we had that conversation, and I'm like, girl, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. And just like Sade said, I was like, you got 3 days. So I love just connecting with women when you're coming up with these ideas, when we're brainstorming, and we like just activate. Like I just told it to Sade today, and I said it yesterday too. I say, while you're waiting, somebody else is creating, and you
Right.
didn't wait. You sat there and you did your event like you said that you were going to do. And I'm so proud of you because,
Mhm.
like I said, it's just the beginning. I see you just going so far because you always saying yes. Like you're just taking that risk, and you always had it in you. You just needed somebody to push it out of you.
Exactly.
And baby, now it's out of you and you gone. I'm like, dang, what April doing now? Baby, April is gone. Baby, that's all it took was something that fire just to go whoop, and just take you to another level. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for you and excited to see your whole life, your vision, your assignment just unfold because it's happening. Like you are a really good mother. Everything you do is for those boys. And that's
Yes.
why God gonna continue to bless you because of your heart and because of your obedience. So thank you for saying yes. You know, thank you for walking into your greatness. Thank you for walking into your purpose because you could have came to the events or you could have heard something I said and just sat there and just keep on repeating it. What's the point? You
Yeah.
invest in all this time, you invest in this money, you traveling, doing all this just to sit there, but you
No,
didn't
don't do
decide
that.
to do that. You decide to make a move. So
Yeah, you
thank
gotta
you.
move. You gotta activate. You gotta have it in you. If you
You
want to
got
real
to
bad, you gonna need to light that fire and then take off.
take off, baby. April,
That's
like, hold up, deuces.
yes. Can't
Catch
stay
me,
stagnant.
catch me. And I said, baby, next time Trayvon, that's your son named Trey?
Tate.
Tate.
Yeah.
So, girl, next time, baby, we taking Tate with us. I'm like,
Okay.
no excuses. Tate is coming with
We
us.
gonna, we gonna bring his dinosaurs, his wrestling man, and his
Yeah, come on,
monster
Tate.
truck.
Come on. We on assignment.
He gonna come.
The
Mm-hmm.
next time because I love what you do. Like you're ready. If I say, hey, like I said that time when I met you, you didn't say, oh, I don't know her like that. I'm just going, girl, you came way to Biloxi. You
Mm-hmm.
came way to Biloxi and you sat there and you received, you poured, you supported, you connected, you collaborated, and you was
Mm-hmm.
afraid and you was bold. And that's
Yeah.
why I love women because I always tell them exposure is key to success. You got to
Exactly.
always be exposed to something in order to grow. If you just in a like, we all from a little country town, Lake Charles. You know, I had to feel like I had to get myself, and I love my town, but I felt like I had to get away. And it's in the word,
Mm-hmm.
Genesis 12:2 and 3. Well, Genesis 12:1, when God told Abraham to get away from his home, he said, get away from that familiar. And I felt like that's when I started growing, is when I got away. When I
Yeah.
started seeing more, I started seeing more in life, which made me want more. But the
Mm-hmm.
moment that I stayed in my town or whatever, I didn't feel like I was to what I was supposed to be. You
Yeah.
only get to a cap, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
nobody say leave your town. You could come back, but sometimes you got to get away and go see and do and connect
Exactly.
and collab with more
No
people.
caps. And that's needed. That's needed. Because you have to venture out. You have to see what you can do. Because you never know how far. You only can be confined. Um, in in so many cases. So you just gotta take that risk and just
Just
roll
go.
with it. Go with your move. That's it.
Okay, go with your move. So, girl, my first question I want to ask you is, like I said, with you being a mom and you a really good mother, like how did you balance being a mother, running your business? You say you still working a 9 to 5, and just writing your story. A lot is required of us of being a mother. You gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta do all this, pick the kids up, drop them out, and then you got a young son. He want mommy time. You got a lot doing, and you still working. You got your business, and you wrote your story, and you're planning an event. Like, how do you balance all of that?
To be honest, I just go with the flow and I do it. I mean, I know what I have to do, so I do it. A lot of times, like whenever Tate is watching his cartoons, I take advantage and I go in my closet. I go in my closet. I keep the door open a little bit so I can hear what he's doing, and just get my mind together. And like I was in the closet just writing my story. I have to come in and out, to do homework and clean up and get ready for the next day. But it is really really hard. Like 2 days ago, I felt like I cried, because I was it felt like it was just too much, like I have this, I have that, and just worrying about the event and everything. But I can worry all I want, but it's like no matter what, it still all comes together. It still comes together, like I'm a mom. I'm always be a mom, so I know what I have to do for my children. I have to go to work from 7:30 to 4. I know what I have to do. It's like my mind is trained to know me as a person, entrepreneur, a mom, an employee for now, what I have to do. So I just make it happen. I just, and God, of course, is helping me because it is hard work, literally. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. I take
Girl,
advantage of my closet plenty of time.
girl, I forgot to say in your bio when I introduced you. I forgot, y'all. April is an actress. Okay. I mean, not an actress, a model. I'm over here, girl. I'm speaking it. Maybe you need to go and act, girl. I don't know. But April is a model. I seen those pictures. I said, oh, look at April around here modeling. Girl, with the gum and everything, baby.
Mhm.
April is modeling. You look like a teenager over there.
I mean, you gotta get creative and you gotta have
So
fun.
you killed that photo shoot. It was
Thank
nice.
you.
So April doing everything,
Yes.
and she's still managing. She's not giving up. It's like that's your fire, your
Mhm.
push. So I'm proud of you and everything you're doing, girl.
Thank
I
you.
love it. When I seen that photo shoot, the yearbook and all of that, I
Oh
said,
yeah, I had fun with
baby,
that. I
hey,
had
it looked like you had fun with that.
Yes. I had my little hair half up and half down, the middle school, the high school style.
It brought you back. When you went
Yes.
to
Yeah.
Lagrange,
Lagrange.
brought
Everything
you
like
back to
Lagrange.
Lagrange, baby.
Mm-hmm. Gator. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so your title, and which that is your brand now, how did you come up with the title for your chapter? Like, what made you say, this is the title that I want to carry on? This is the title what I want to be known as.
Okay. Well, my title of the chapter is called "Pressure Make Diamonds," and the way I came with that is growing up. I felt like I had to please a lot of people, and I often compared myself, even tried to be like a lot of girls. So, so as far as applying pressure, like whenever you shopping in the store or on the mall, you want to get yourself a nice diamond or a nice ring. You looking at all the rings. They got different cuts, different sizes, different shapes, colors or whatever. And that diamond had to go through so much of work to get to that how that person wanted that diamond to look. So you got to apply the pressure. You got to tug it. You got to pick it. You may even have to break it. You got to push it or do whatever. But at the end of the day, a lot of I went through so much of pressure in middle school and high school trying to be like other people and not myself. And it's like I didn't know I lost myself. I didn't know who I was, just depressed and just feeling crappy and lonely and I just felt isolated a lot. So it's just you have to be knocked down in all kind of ways in order to magnify that truest potential. I like to go by a diamond has to be manipulated in order to magnify that truest potential. You know, so I felt like I had to do that uh, coming up, well, growing up, and it's like it's just magnified all throughout of me. The gems, the blessings, the book, the planner, the socks, the blankets, the the event coming up, my organization, all that is just coming out of me, and that was because I was pulled, plucked, tugged, broken in so many directions. I mean, a diamond can break in a million pieces. You take that one piece can be um, depression. The second piece can be, oh, she comparing herself to somebody. That third piece can be, oh well, she she couldn't walk with her class. But it comes all together gradually through life. It comes all together and then it just forms this beautiful diamond. And she coming, she glowing, and she still got a way to go. So that's kind of how I got that title. So
Girl, you was about to have me over here crying
yes.
because I like all of that. Like, I'm just, I'm so ready for everybody to read your story because everything you just gave them, you just looking at who you are, you would have never looked like you was going through some of the stuff you just said. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you hold it up so well. You just glow. You always support everybody. You always just, But like you said, that diamond just had to just come out, and I see it. It's already happening, baby. You are glowing. Like
Yes.
I see you glowing and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, girl. I just this when you arrived in Atlanta, I already say, baby, this is the beginning, baby. April
Oh
is on
yes.
this
Oh
airplane
yeah.
in
That was my first
ATL.
time going to Atlanta.
I
I was excited.
yes, in ATL. You was like asking me about the airport. I'm like, girl, you gonna do it. Get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I
Baby,
was with
April
the
is about to
girls.
be
I was
traveling this
lost
world.
once. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But it's just that I'm seeing you and seeing the glow on you. I'm seeing the elevation. I'm seeing just you just really stepping into your greatness. So I'm so proud of you. And
Thank
I'm
you.
so ready for everybody to read this story because somebody out there probably feel the same way you said. They might be dealing with depression
Mm-hmm.
and they're sleeping their life away, or they're just in the house, or they're eating their life away, or they just sitting still and just relying on a system or something because they're depressed and they don't know how to open up. They don't know how to do what you did. Just step into your greatness. So that story is going to impact and change somebody's life. I already know it.
Definitely. Oh
I
yeah.
I have dealt with young girls. I mentor a lot of young girls, and I have dealt with young girls that's feeling the same way. And that's why you have a passion for young girls. When
Exactly.
April came to the event, the pajama party, and just spoke to them girls and everything, I seen it. That's you, girl. You was in your area. You was
Mm-hmm.
in your lane, baby, and you love it. You was helping the girls out. You love it. That's your passion and stuff. And I just think you need to continue doing it and continue because that's your drive. That's your purpose. We all got an assignment, and I feel like that is your assignment
I think
because you
so.
dealt with that in high school.
Right.
So I'm proud of you, girl, and just
Thank
to
you.
see the glow, I'm proud of you,
Thank you.
girl. So my next question is, what is a foundational scripture that you use to stand on throughout your life? And it don't have to be, it could be one that you use in a book. You don't have to say this, the scripture like Matthew 6:20 or whatever. Just what word or what word of did you use? Like what word of God did you use? Because somebody, like I said, somebody out there that probably be feeling like they're dealing with depression. They're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with anxiety. They feel like they want to give up. They feel like they don't have support. They feel like they don't have help. They feel like they was counted out. They feel like they wanted to fit in. But
Mm-hmm.
if they read your story or hear what you have to say, what is that word that you stood on to keep you striving each and every day? What did you stand on?
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. And not to harm you throughout my middle school and high school years, I thought I was being harmed. I thought I was being punished. Like why me? Why can I not get this? Why do I have to go through all of this to like why can I not succeed? Everybody getting this, everybody getting that. What's wrong with me? You know? For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you. Everything I'm going through, He is prospering me. With me not even knowing what's going on. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. So, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Everything, all this stuff I've been given, my events, getting to know you, the brunches, the dinner parties, the going to Atlanta, going to Houston, that's my hope and that's my future. And I never know what is going to come of it. Like I'm next month, I'm excited about next month. I cannot wait to see what that'll happen. I remember um I said something about my event, and then Tanya Bailey Jones had told me to bask in the opportunity. Just remember these moments because these are moments that I have been praying for. I have been crying for on my knees, begging and pleading God for, um, and it's happening. It's really happening, and I'm grateful. I am standing on that scripture. I speak it every day over my life. When I am in the midst of just all the foolishness, the craziness, the how I'm gonna get this done, or just the stress, the anxiety, I rely on that. Like on my desk at my job, I have my desk calendar and I have scriptures. And anytime I hear something that stands out to me, that gives me hope and just to keep me going, I look at it each day. Even if you say something, I'm gonna write it down. If I hear something even on social media that resonates with me, I write it down. So that's something that I like to speak over my life, so that it helped me. So
And I love that too, because that right there will keep you. Because when you look like something is, like you said, going wrong, God said His thoughts and plans towards us is for good and not as evil.
that's right.
So the evil is not even in His plan, so we shouldn't even be dealing with it. So that is a really good scripture foundational to really stand on. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, girl. Yeah, April, y'all better watch out for April, baby. She coming.
I'm
I
coming.
just
Looking
see
forward
it.
to
Like she is unstoppable. She had been ignited, and she say she is not stopping. Okay.
it.
Yes. Okay. So my next one is, okay, we said about the foundational scripture, but my next question is, what, each and every one of us had to do a create step. So we had to write a create step on something that we created, like a step that we used to create, and I like to help us overcome obstacles. Like I had told somebody, like one of mine was I do a fast. So anytime I'm trying to overcome something, I might go into like a 3-day fast. Or I might do a vision board. Like if I'm trying to bring something to existence, I'm gonna do my vision board. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna speak over it every day. What was a create step that you wrote in the book that you want to share with the audience? Someone probably is, like I said earlier, someone probably ready to give up. They ready to throw in the towel. They feel like it's too hard. They feel like they depressed. They feel like they don't have the support. They don't have the help. They can't do it. They want to do events. They want to just be bold. They want to connect with women, but they feel like they have been betrayed by so many other women. Because y'all, that's one of the things right there too. I didn't heard that a lot. A lot of women are afraid to connect with other women because they have been betrayed by the women that was close to them.
Right.
So that right there is something that you gotta get over, because sometimes just because you probably was betrayed by something else, this next woman might be a blessing to your next breakthrough. She might be something that's gonna help you. It takes a team, it takes a tribe, it takes a we can't sometimes we be thinking like somebody has said that somebody was like, oh, I'm self-made. First of all, nobody's self-made, you God made. Second,
Exactly.
second of all, it takes a tribe. Somebody in your life poured into you. Somebody poured into you to help you get where you're going. Somebody did something. So I just want you to just share with everyone, what is that create step that you probably use, to help you continue pushing, to continue striving, and not to give up. What's that step you want to share with everyone?
Okay. Well, a lot of times I have a lot of come to Jesus meetings to myself because a while back I used to always just be afraid, just play it safe. But you can't play things safe. You have to step out of your comfort zone. I remember watching this lady, and she would say, um, your mind is like a safety net. It's going to keep you from doing things that you want to do. Like, for instance, you have to wake up for work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, for me, so my mind is trained. Okay, well, I'm going to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. But if I say, you know what, I want to take this trip to Africa. It's like it's like my mind is protecting me from saying, April, you can't go to Africa because, for one, you don't have the funds. How how are you going to get to Africa? You can't do that. So it's just like you allowing your mind to just stop whatever you trying to achieve. So one of my steps is stop being afraid, stop being scared, because you never know what's going to come out on the other side. um you have to you have to just go for it. I mean, don't constantly think about stuff. I remember I used to ask my friends, hey, what you think about this, what you think about that. I'm not asking nobody nothing. I'm just going for it. You know what I mean? Because we get to a certain point where enough is enough, and we just go for it. I mean, you don't have to ask everybody and their mama what they think about this, because they never going to see your vision as you see. So just go with your own mind. um don't overthink it. I have to tell that to myself still, because a lot of times I do overthink things. But um your mind is trained to keep you from doing things that you want to do. You want to come out the box. But you just simply have to go for it because you never know what's going to happen. Like I didn't know about the planners. I was scared to make the planners happen, but I did it, and I didn't know what's going to come of it. But it's like at some point you got to keep going. You can't just let the enemy have his way. You can't let the enemy talk you into doing something that, April, this night is going. Sorry, you can't let the enemy just have his way and talk to you about what's not going to happen, or you don't have enough funds, blase blase. You just have to go for it. I mean, just take risks. It's all about risks. Instead of just thinking about the same thing for 10 years when you could have done it in 2 years. So I can't, like, for me, I can't stay still. I'm it's like I don't want to stay stagnant. My spirit is just too big to just sit down and just be at a desk all day. Now I'm grateful for my job, very grateful. I thank God. I was able to buy my first house and just take care of myself and my children. But at the same time, I'm doing all of these things because that's me. I like to be creative. I used to care about what people thought of me and what I was doing. I don't care. They can say what they want. I don't care. Um, I like to take risks. I like to be bold and just step out on faith, no matter what's going to happen, because whatever happens, I know God. I know that God is going to make sure that I am protected. He's going to carry me and just see me through. And that's why, like, you have sowed a seed into me. You allowed you allowed me to borrow some of your sunshine, and it's you watering me, and I'm sprouting. So I want to pour those seeds into the girls that I'll see next month, and hopefully they can do the same thing. So it's like a domino effect of great things. So that's what I am. Anybody want to do something, just do it. I don't care what nobody say.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I love that, girl. Yes, just do it. I love it. The girl, look, April just dropped so many gems. Like I said, just to even see you right here where you at,
Yeah.
and just shining. And just to let everybody know, baby, April will be embracing the stages at Babes in Boots Houston Retreat in May. Is this your first time speaking on stage?
Yes.
So, baby, April is stepping out of her comfort zone. I
I
remember
love
I first met her, she was shy. Baby, she didn't just stepped out. She's doing some amazing things. She writing her story. She doing an interview. Now you're about to be speaking on stage. So
yes.
you did a lot of stuff within a year. It haven't even been a year.
And
It
this is my
haven't even,
first live. I'm sitting down in real time talking to you. I've never done that before. So
girl. Okay, because you know how we used to be. Because I mean, this how I know I was like this, y'all. I remember when I was in the Les Brown program, and they was just like, we needed to do like a live. I mean, and I'm over here doing my videos. I'm like, I am not going live, girl, because we do our videos. I wanted like, oh no, that video not right, that video not right, and stuff. But just to do live, that's something bold. So I feel like it's a preparation for you to speak on stage in May. So I'm excited for you, girl.
yes, I am too. Thank you so much. I'm excited. It's another leap. It's another step. But good things lead to great things. So
Yes, let's look at some of these comments. Hold on. So Quaylin say, my girls. Hey, Quaylin.
hey, boo.
Kedra say, sugar cookie. Hey, babies. Hey, Kedra. Sheena say, yes, indeed. I love me some Sheena. Ruth says, good evening, ladies. Hey, Miss Ruth. Miss Ruth on Everybody Live, girl. She support
Yes, she
everybody. I
is.
love Miss Ruth. Girl, Crystal Craven says, eight, big energy. Big energy. Eight, big eight. Girl, Candy sent some heart, some love. Ruth say, like Sade Base says, it's a mindset. Once your mind is trained to multitask, it comes with dedication. Idra say she rocked it.
Thank you.
Oh, Candace say even pressure creates diamonds.
Yeah.
Baby, that is pressure is creating this diamond right before our eyes, baby. She's shining over there, glistening, glamming, and twerk. girl, I see the glow from a mile away.
Yes, yes. I'm a
So
baby.
yes, baby, baby, yes. Crystal say, and there's more. Yes. Shamika say, walking into your purpose. She is
Mhm.
definitely walking into her purpose. I'm so proud of April. Waylon say, let's go, my girl.
Yes.
Tiana say, yes. Yes, Tiana. Thank you for tuning in, babes. Charmaine Malice says, big ape, not the little ape. Keep going. Yes. Keidra say, bring it, ape. And Candace say, okay, with some hearts. Yeah. So April, just the closing remarks and everything. What do you want to, like we told about the create step, but just share with everyone something that you want to encourage somebody out there, like just encouraging words to keep going, not to give up, or whatever you feel like on your heart you want to encourage. And then after you encourage, tell everybody what you up to. You already said about the event, but tell
Okay.
everybody what April got down the pipeline. What else April about to do? Because we know you're doing
Okay.
something, baby, because you are a diamond over there shining.
Yeah,
You done
yeah,
been through
I
the
know.
pressure stage already. It's time to shine now.
Yes. So, you know, God gives us things wrapped up in problems. We don't know why. We don't know what's the reason, but in the making of everything, He's preparing us. It's like He's molding it together. We question why this, why that, but in the midst of it, something great is happening from it, and we have to just believe that. Okay, so I remember when all that stuff was happening with me for high school. I would be like, okay, something is not right. Something is not right. But I know He has to have something and good in store for me for all this stuff to keep happening, because it was just one by one. Me not being able to walk with my class, my parents, me getting pregnant, and just all kind of things. I said, it had to be something that He was preparing me for. I didn't know what it was. I kept praying. I kept embracing my goals, my dreams. I used to walk around the house with my big binder. I call that my hope binder. I had my little made up logo on it, and everything I wanted to do, every dream I had, every business venture I had, I used to write it down. I used to want my own fragrance. I still want my own fragrance. I remember I called Victoria's Secrets, Lord have mercy, to get some information. That's how like true I was to it. I wasn't playing. I had that. I even wanted to build me my own residential property. I even built the whole thing, like here in Morganfield. I had it looking so bomb. That some hats, some t-shirts, candles. Every time I would just be in my own zone, I would just write everything I wanted to do. It kept me going. It kept me going. So anytime you feeling like things is not happening, something is happening. You know, just write it down. Keep at it. And I wish I had that binder to show you, because like in the whenever I was just at my house, just so down and so depressed, I would just design dresses, design shoes, and just pray over it and manifest it, and just look at it, and then and just seeing everything that I've done in the past. It's like it's coming true. I'm seeing it all. So just appreciate those moments, that what God is doing for you, even if it's scary, if it's crazy, if it's depressing, if it's not looking right, it's actually coming together. It's I promise y'all, it's looking okay. Okay, it's looking. I'm sorry, my son asking for some cereal, but it's all coming together. Everything, your blessings is just it's there, and you go in due time. He's going to let you know. You just have to go through the process. This guy had said, life is like we sit in life's classroom, not to deny you or delay you, but to develop you. And you're going through all those motions, and it is constantly developing you. And I am developing, and I am seeing all of the success just in front of my eyes. and I cannot be more grateful. So appreciate those moments that you have, because it's going to come to pass. It really is. And I was able to write a little bit of that in my book. So y'all have to check that out.
Girl, yes. Yes. So what you got besides the event? What you got coming up?
Well, actually, I I'm not I'm not I'm not certain. It's like sometimes it has to hit me. Then whenever it hit me, I'm on it. So I'm still thinking about stuff. I'm thinking about. I actually thought about getting my contractor's license, my general contractor's license. So I'm thinking about that. I'm not too sure, but I may, I may not. So I have my brain be on fire sometimes with all kind of things. So like I said, when it hits me, I go for it. I go for the kill, but I will definitely keep you posted, because I'm always up to something, and I will let everybody know what I'm doing.
Well, thank you so much, April. It was a blessing having you on Brunching with Ashley Key. I really did enjoy this conversation. Y'all need to be on the lookout for April. Check her page out while she posting that link to that book. Support April because she's
Yes,
out here and she's really doing some amazing things. Y'all definitely want to get a copy of her book because I'm telling you that chapter is going to bless you. If you or you know someone that has been dealing with the problems that she said, depression, just feel like she had wanted to fit in, just feel like just being overlooked, or just feel like, she had one bad break after another bad break. And if you know somebody like that, this is the book. Like I said, these book compilations is so amazing because you might have one story that's gonna help you with your life or help somebody like, and then you might have another story that might help. We got about 19, I think 20 stories up in there. One of those stories is gonna help you change your life. One of
mm-hmm.
those stories. So make sure y'all check out April. Like I said, she's doing some amazing things. If you all are in the Lake Charles area, if you're in Lafayette area, whatever area, in Houston, or y'all just want to travel down to come support her, she is doing an amazing event on April 15th.
It's April 16th at 2 p.m. at the Riverside Community Center. It's for all the high school senior girls. It'll have tons of resources for them to take home. I invited some career professionals to come in and talk. I tried to get professionals that I believe that the girls would be interested in. Hair schools, lashes, Suella, Magnice, and I'm having the Cactus Parish Sheriff's Office coming in to do like a self training awareness for the girls, to give them a peace of mind, especially for the girls that will be attending college out of town. So it'll provide them with some safety tips, to be on guard and to protect themselves. So yeah, y'all come in. Show it's no registration, just come. That's all.
So yes, y'all support my girl April. Like I said, y'all, she's always supporting, she's always empowering, she always pouring into other people. So support April at this event. Get on her page, buy her book. Like I said, you would not be wrong. You would not go wrong. That chapter is going to help someone else's life, or it's going to help your life. And that's what I love. And thank you, April, for saying yes. Thank you
No
for
problem.
just supporting me every time I have something. Thank you for empowering and pouring into me. You might even not even know that you empower me. When I look at y'all, I can't give up. I
Right.
can't give up. Like I always say, I always say my purpose is bigger than the pressure. Yours pressure make diamonds, baby. We all together. The
Yeah, we all
purpose
in.
is bigger than the pressure.
You're
You
right.
know, and I always say that is because it's times that I wanted to give up. I want to throw in the towel, especially doing everything that I'm doing right now because everything that was hitting my life. But when I look at y'all, when y'all texting me and saying I empower y'all, motivate y'all, I'm pushing y'all, and I'm start crying and like I can't give up. So y'all help me stay the course. And so thank you so much for being you. Thank you for being authentic, and thank you for being on Brunching with Ashley Key. We really did enjoy you. This was
Yes,
an awesome interview, and I can't wait to see what else God have in store for you.
yes,
Girl,
indeed.
keep
And
winning.
thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Yes. Well, y'all, that's it. Y'all stay tuned. We have a few more other interviews later on, but thank y'all again for tuning in and supporting my girl A. Have a
Yes.
nice day. Good night.
Bye.